to another episode of Moncho Publishers, where we live that passive income life, one idea at a time. Today's episode is going to focus on Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP, for those of you who are already using it. I've received many emails from people wanting to actually become an author, and you have gone the route of trying to send your manuscript out to various publishers, as well as different agents trying to acquire an agent for your work. There are going to be some people that can get a deal this way, but for those of you who are tired of getting the rejections and want to try another route, KDP is the route that you can go. And on this episode, I'm going to show you how profitable I've actually become utilizing this passive income work stream. So let's go ahead and get into this episode. So what you're looking at right now is the face of KDP. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Since I already have an account, my information comes up pretty quickly. But then you're going to get to this two-step verification. I need to wait for the code to be sent to me. And then I'm actually going to enter it in once I get it. One of the things that I will tell you is that make sure if you have the option of putting in a two-step verification, whether it's on an account like this or whether it's on an account like a bank account, please make sure that you do it. There's so many people that are out there trying to hack into your accounts, whether it's your email accounts, your bank accounts. Putting in another step for that verification will definitely help you. Okay, so now we're actually inside of KDP. You're going to see a lot of blurred out items, and that's just really my books. I don't want to show the titles and the covers of my book. I don't know who's going to be looking at it. My goal is really just to kind of show you that I do have books published and that I am making a profit from those books. So what you're looking at is the bookshelf. But we're going to go over here into reports. And right now it is showing all of these columns are basically the units that I have sold for my book. I'm going to jump into Bookshelf. Bookshelf is another site that I use that goes into a little bit deeper on the accounts. So it is showing January the 1st, 2020 through February 29th. And it is February 29th today. So I still may get some sales that will come in today. But I wanted to kind of show you that this is what I have so far from January to February. I've made $1,000. And this is truly passive income because I didn't have to do anything after I published the book. Once the book is out there, today, tomorrow, years down the road, if your book is still published, you may make sales. One of the things I want to show you is right here. It says that I have 45 books. Now, with that being said, if you've heard of the 80-20 rule, basically what it says is that 80% of whatever it is that you are looking at is being produced by 20% of what you have. In other words, I have 45 books, but only 20% of those books make up this sale. So I'll scroll down to the bottom, and what you're going to see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of the 45 books that I have up here, only 7 of those books made up that $1,000, which you can look at that as being good or bad. One of the things that I will tell you, if you look at other people who are doing publishing on KDP, they're going to have a variety of types of books out there. I have different types of books myself. Number one, the majority of my books, I'd say probably 32 of those books or 35 of those books are low content books. And if you haven't heard of what a low content book is, they usually describe it in two ways. low content or no content, meaning there is no beef within the book. It's a blank book. It could be a notebook and you bought it because of the great design that the author put on it. But it's basically your notebooks that you use in school, you know, whether your composition book, a journal book. There's nothing that we had to think of to put in that book, especially if it's a college rule or wide rule notebook. Now, you can get into things where it's low content and it may be a journal. You created the template. Say you did a blank recipe book, but what you have in there is a template that shows different areas in that book. You write your recipe here, you write your ingredients here, you write the title of the recipe here. So it's basically a template for you to fill in. That's a low content book. A no content book to me is like a scrapbook or a drawing book. You know, you created a book for someone to do sketches on. There's absolutely no data within that book. I have all types of books like that. And I will say coloring books, those are low content and they sell very well within KDP. But I just wanted to let you know that you could have either type of book on there. I mentioned that I have 35 low and no content books. The other 10 books that I have out there, they are beefier type books. I have children's books, mystery books. I have prayer books. I have gratitude journals, success manuals. So I do have books that I had to put thoughts into, but then the other books, I didn't have to think about them. I just changed the covers on them each time I put a different one up, but I kept the inside. So let's look at this a little bit deeper. I'm going to, let's see. Last month, I made $527.39. That was January 1st to January 31st. And then this month, so far, I've made $550. So as you can see, the money is going up each month, which I think is excellent. And the goal that I just really wanted you to know about this is that you can make a decent profit on KDP. Some of you may look at this video and think, oh, $500 is nothing. And to some people, that's going to be true. But to other people, if you could bring in an extra $500 a month, that may allow you to quit that other job that you may be doing, just trying to supplement, you know, your income. I'm just trying to show you ways on this channel of having other types of passive income. I will be creating more videos to show you other things that I'm doing. I got on Fundrise last year, and then I also tried lendingclub.com. So I'll make a video on that. I also have, I'm an Amazon seller. So I have a lot of different work streams, and I'm continuing to build up on those work streams to make them better. My ultimate goal is to make enough in these side hustles that I can make them my main hustle. I do have a full-time job. I love the work that I do, but if you could do something like this that you like doing from your own home and you call your own shots, why not do that? And that's the goal that I'm going for with creating all of these different work streams. So if that is something that interests you and you want to learn more about other work streams and things that you can do, just let me know. I'll create a video about anything that you may have an interest in. The next video, I will make a video on how to go through the steps of creating a book for KDP. So for those of you who are interested in learning more about other passive income work streams, just drop me a line, subscribe to my channel. If there's a particular video that you want me to look into a passive income item, let me know that. If I've done it, I'll let you know what my results are on it, whether they were good or bad. Not everything that I do works out. It's just that this particular item is working pretty good for me. And I like that sales are coming, whether I'm asleep, whether I'm on vacation, books are going to sell. As long as you put a quality item out there that people want, the sales are going to come. There are ways to make people see your book a little quicker, going through ads. I won't go into how to do advertising on this particular video, but if you're already out there and you have an interest in learning more about how to do ads, let me know and I'll show that information also. Again, thank you for tuning in to this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If there's something else you want to see, let me know. Drop a line below. But again, thank you for joining Mondshow Publishers, and we'll talk to you next time.